Hey everyone, this is just going to be a quick video. I just want to highlight this comment here. This is Little Meech's work, this is not mine, and they've found this out and I give them full credit. I haven't looked into it, but I'm sure it's genuine. You could look into the company Douglas Emmett yourself and see if that's true. But because it's not my work, I don't want to take credit for it. I want to give full credit to the person that has done the work. So I'm just going to put this out there. And I think I'm just a bit drained after this video that I've put out. And I think I just want to quickly point out something that I don't really talk about a lot, but I should talk about, because it's just the part of being human and being on this platform and exposing this kind of stuff. I think I maybe have touched on it a couple of times, but it's really scary to do these videos. It's really scary to talk about this stuff. I'm not in any way, shape or form, not coping with things, but it's scary because you just don't, when you think of the power that this system has, and you keep telling yourself, well, I'm just, talking about public articles. I'm just talking about things that are public. There's nothing secretive about this kind of stuff. This is all publicly laid out and I'm just connecting the dots. You justify it in that way, but actually publishing the content is very different, and it can leave you just feeling really, in a way, scared. That never seems to stop me from putting out the content, because what's important for me is just being honest and getting the story out there and getting the messaging out there from what I've learned and what I can see myself, and maybe helping others, and maybe making those connections that others don't see, so they're not caught up in these distractions and this confusion. And it's more on a personal level. I just want to help others have independence and their own self-agency, because that means more than anything to me as well. And there's always a fear that I can't speak on behalf of anyone else, but for me there's always a fear of publishing this stuff, because it's so controlled. These platforms are so controlled, and the YouTube community is so controlled, and the social media like Twitter is so controlled. It's all based on algorithms, so you can't mention much, and when you do, which I'm just being honest about, it's just difficult. It's hard. It's just hard. And I think as well, I never really wanted to be presenting this kind of information either, because firstly, I didn't think it would ever go down this path. I was just trying to find out what the fuck was going on about this one girl that was acting strange on a Netflix show, and really insincere and ingenuine, because it puzzled me that here she is being so disrespectful and so offensive, but I could see something wasn't right, and it made me question things. And that's how it all started. It was just purely trivial and pop culture-y, and trying to find out the truth of it. And then it just got darker and darker and darker, and having to, have my national sovereignty involved, and questioned, and then almost feeling like you're being surrounded by this kind of stuff. It is hard. So I think I just want to put that out there, that it's not an easy feat, and I think, I can't remember who said it, but under the comment of this video, somebody said just recently, "You must be tired," and I am, and I think I never really thought about it, and that's because there's just so much information that I've been holding and working on and researching, and I have a life of my own, and I have my own business projects, and I have all these other things, and it can be quite daunting, because it takes a lot out of you at the same time. But I am committed to having a little bit of transparency around here, and I think that was really what spurred me to still even now continue, and I won't let fear overrule my decision to simply just talk about something that's honest, that's if you're interested, you can listen to, or you don't have to. So I just want to put this out there just to kind of like give you a human perspective, to kind of add in a human element to what I do. I have to be really blocked off from a lot of this nowadays, because there's a lot of people that think their opinions overrule my objective judgment on what's happening, or what's happening around the community and all of that. And I'm just at this point switched off. I just purely go off evidence and facts, and I just try not to get involved with opinion and gaslighting and everything, because it's just too toxic. There's no limitations. I was just talking to a friend on social media that there's no limitations to who you speak to and to what they feel entitled to speak about or speak of you and attack you. My friend Akarok just had somebody say, "I am here to 100%. I am here 100% to mock you." Like, it's fucking people. Not everyone has good intentions, and not, it's a very, people don't see the human element of all of this. And there is fear, and there is like concern. But I just try my best at being honest with myself, and I hope that this is not such a serious issue, because it's everyone else is trivializing it. So it shouldn't be such an issue, because this is about my own government and yours, but mostly governments in relation to the monarchy. So I think it's important to kind of talk about it at the same time, and to represent my country and represent my my neighbours and my friends and my family. I think that's really important. That's just a bit of a ramble and a rant, and I think there's so many things that I can't really explain to you, but it can be, a scary endeavor to have to be so brave, and to feel like the world's against you. Not the world, not the audience. Well, some of the audience, but not all of the audience that choose to listen, but more like the actual platforms and the community and everything around you. It's really difficult to know that in a way you're being watched, and to still continue and just not give a fuck. that there's still these elements that always play out, and there's always a fear and a human level to it. But there's courage, and there's an unwavering, unapologetic, I guess, belief that, or just being unapologetically me, or not just me, but just being honest and just talking and trying to facilitate that and make sure that there's a safe space online for freedom of speech, and for to talk about things and to not be censored, and just doing my best to keep that alive, because despite everything that is actually going on that I'm speaking about, the facade is that all of these people involved care about freedom of speech and democracy and humanity and people and innovative ideas, and courage and all these things. And I want to put those people aside and still represent the good in this world, and make sure that that's still seen and heard. So it's a kind of strange, unnatural kind of feeling of doing this sort of stuff, and sometimes it kind of leaves just for a little bit, and just for maybe a few hours afterwards, it kind of leaves a feeling of like fleeting fear, and concern, and being scared that that I'm risking the lives of my friends and family, and I'm risking my own life by speaking out. So I just want to leave that out there for you to kind of understand that this is just how it all works. That there's real people behind these things, and it can be quite a strange experience. So much love to you all, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. See you guys.